Good morning. I'm Janie Parrish with the Wadsworth Chamber of Commerce, and you're just tuning right into Zoom into Business for our Wadsworth Chamber program. This morning, we're talking to Tom Coused, who is the owner, along with his wife, Brenda. So good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Janie. Thank you for allowing me to be on with you this morning. Always nice to see you.
Well, I know, but thanks for doing this at the last minute. This is our very first show. So, yeah, so I didn't want to say you're the guinea pig, but kind of yes. Okay.
I know. That's the story of my life.
Okay, well, first of all, tell us about your business.
Well, Thurber's Jewelers is a full-service retail jewelry store. We're an independent jewelry store, which means we're basically owned by ourselves. We're not really part of a big chain, big box store chain. We've actually been around for a long time. We were just talking about it the other day. In October, we celebrated 38 years. Most of that was here in Wadsworth. And our store is being a full, full service jewelry store. We can do repairs. We can build our own jewelry. We also do things like custom CAD design and bridal, things of that nature, as well as sell the jewelry lines from other manufacturers.
Well, and you know what? You answered my next question. What's unique about your business? Yeah, because all of these things are extremely unique.
Yeah, you know what? I think one of the interesting things with Thurber's Jewelers is, even though, as I mentioned, we do buy some things from other jewelry manufacturers, one of the things I think that sets us apart is when we buy our jewelry, we don't just like look at a catalog and say, oh, we're going to take this, take that, and this and that. We go to the jewelry shows, and typically, other than what's going on with COVID, we had attended at least 2 jewelry shows a year, sometimes 3 or 4. And what we would do when we would go to these shows is we would literally look at thousands of pieces of jewelry, and we would look at them each individually, and we would choose almost everything in our store was chosen on an individual basis. So we always felt that was unique because it keeps our inventory, personalized for us and what we think our customers are going to like. The other thing too, what's unique about our business, and we touched on, is our custom. We do a tremendous amount of custom design, especially on the bridal end. And that just gives us the ability to truly focus in on exactly what it is that the customer wants.
So tell me, what do you love about Thurber's Jewelers?
You know, probably my favorite thing about being in the jewelry industry is when people come in, especially on the bridal end, they're happy. You know, even in the midst of the chaos that we're experiencing in 2020, it is really enjoyable to spend time with a young couple, and sometimes a couple that's been married for a long time that are maybe having a new ring made for their 30th anniversary or something. But it's just people are just happy. You know, generally you see people happy when they're in a jewelry store. And so I think that's probably what I like most about it, is being able to share in their happiness in what we do.
Now, do you have any specials for the holidays and into January?
You know, we have a lot of specials going on. We have several of our lines we have discounted, actually up to 50%. And what we're doing this year, because it's so unlike almost every other year, is we're just working with our customers. You know, somebody comes in. I just had a situation yesterday where somebody was looking for a pair of stud earrings, and their budget was very low. They were trying to find something. With the COVID and everything, it's so difficult for people to locate stuff. And you know, obviously being the owner, I'm allowed to do anything I want. But what we do is we just really work with the people to try to get them what they want, try to get them in their budget. And if it means sometimes just, you know, trying to help out, that's what we're going to do this year, because it's a different year. We are going to, I think the last week here before Christmas, we're going to try a little bit of a blowout on our diamond studs. Every diamond studs that we have in stock, we're going to have them on sale, so you can get some really good deals on those. But yeah, we have pretty much all over the store. We are offering a situation too right now where if you're downtown shopping, make sure you bring your receipts in so you can fill out the little raffle ticket, because we're going to be giving away a $1,000 shopping spree on Christmas Eve at noon live on our Facebook. So just wanted to make sure I threw that out.
Sure. Okay. So how can people
And Janie,
find?
I appreciate the $20 that you gave me to make sure you have your ticket at the top. That helps. It helps. It really does.
No problem. I'm loaded.
Watch, you'll end up winning.
Okay. So how can people find you to shop?
We are obviously we have our Facebook. We're heavy on social media. We have an internet page. We try to accommodate any way we can. We have a lot of presence. If they search online for a jewelry store, especially in the Wadsworth area, we should be locatable. But they can reach out to us by email, phone, any way, and we will try to accommodate. If they don't feel comfortable coming in these crazy times, we've done after hours appointments, we've done Zoom appointments, whatever it is that we need to do to accommodate the customer. But we can be found if you're looking for us.
Okay. And who isn't looking for Thurber's Jewelers? Yeah. So Tom Cousett, owner of Thurber's Jewelers, along with his beautiful wife, Brenda, thank you. Merry Christmas and ho, ho, ho.
Well, thank you, Janie, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday as well as everybody else. Have a great, let's end this year and start a new year fresh.
Yes. Computer. Okay. Good morning. I'm Janie Parrish with the Wadsworth Chamber of Commerce, and you're zooming into Zoom into Business, a Wadsworth Chamber program. This morning, we are so lucky we are here with the most gorgeous, gorgeous store at Wadsworth Music. Every year we can count on John and Susan O'Leary for just a beautiful Christmas display. So welcome and thanks for talking with me. Yeah. Okay. Off we go. Okay, well, first question, tell us about your business.
Well, we've been here since 2002. I worked for the previous owner as a guitar teacher, and when he decided to move on and try other things, he sold the store to Susan and I. So we've been here going on, what, 18 years?
We're in our 19th year now.
19th year, yeah.
Wow. Have you always decorated like this for Christmas?
Yeah, in fact, it was part of I used to be a decorator in my former profession. So it's kind of a natural thing for me to do.
It's beautiful. Every year I look forward to seeing it. Yeah.
You know what, in fact, one of our first dates was I went along on a job with her and she had to decorate a 15-foot live Christmas tree for a customer in Bath. And so she's always been doing this.
So you just brought it right inside in Wadsworth. Yeah.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us what's unique about your business.
Well, we're actually, first of all, we're locally owned. We're not part of a chain. It's just me and John. And we live and work in the community, and our money stays here in the community. So, so that's one thing that's unique about us. And we are a full-service music store. Most music stores, they're not full service. They do this or that, but we kind of do it all. We do lessons, we do instrument sales, we do band instrument rentals, we do repairs, we do books and educational materials. So we do a little bit of everything concerned with the music business.
Lots of guitar repairs lately too. This time of the year, all the instruments tend to go a little out of adjustment, and so I've been busy on that, working late nights and keeping everybody able to play in their Christmas programs.
And guitars are the biggest part of the music industry, so that's why we're so full of guitars here.
Very nice. Yes. So tell us, what do you love about your business?
Oh, to be surrounded by music. I mean, how great is that?
Right.
One of the things that we really enjoy about being here in Wadsworth as a business, we're looking out the window and it's snowing right now, and people across the street have their Christmas lights on, and it's almost like we live in a Hallmark movie at these times when we really enjoy the small community that we get to enjoy here every day. And we work together every day, provide jobs for many other people, a lot of musicians that they may not have a teaching job in a school or a university, but they teach private lessons here, and so we get to meet a lot of people through the students and that they attract, and then all the teachers we've had in here over the years. Just a great, unique business to be in.
My favorite part of it is just watching the kids grow up. You know, we have kids who've taken music lessons here for many years, and it's just so fun watching them progress in their instrument learning, and also just watching them grow up.
Yeah, and then they come back one day and they're 20-something years old. You know?
Yeah, and they say, "Hey, remember me?"
Yeah.
It is wonderful. So
Yeah, it is.
do you have any specials for the holidays or anything going into January?
Oh, yes, we do. We have acoustic and electric guitar specials. We've got our entry-level Squire Affinity packs. It comes complete with your choice of guitar, amplifier, strap, cable, picks, everything you need to get started, at one low price. Then we've got 3/4 size acoustic guitars at a really, really good price, but they're good quality guitars for the one low price. And then of course adult size acoustics and electrics too.
They're all the Fender brand, which is a trusted brand for what are we going into 70 years of Fender being part of the music industry, and they're arguably one of the most iconic brands, and so we sell good stuff. We're fortunate enough to provide the community with the best that they can get.
Name
Very
brand.
nice. So if your New Year's resolution is to learn how to get into music, it's a one-stop shop.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, and how can people find you?
Well, we're on the internet, wadsworthmusic.com. We're on Facebook. You can find us at Wadsworth Music on any of the Facebook business pages. Through the Chamber of Commerce, through the Downtown Main Street program here. I guess the best thing is either call us at 330-335-5355 or get on the internet and search for Wadsworth Music or music stores in the Wadsworth area or Akron area, and you'll find us.
And our favorite is stop in person.
Well, John and Susan O'Leary, thank you so much for being such a wonderful part of Wadsworth. We so appreciate you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you.
Good morning. I'm Janie Parrish with the Wadsworth Chamber of Commerce, and you have just tuned in to Wadsworth Chambers Zoom into Business. And this morning, we're very fortunate to have a friend with us that he and I have been friends for a very long time. And since I'm only 12, I'll just say 4 years. Okay, kidding you, Steve. Okay, so first of all, Steve Anshutz is with Anshutz Movers, and they also have mattresses in there, I have seen. And so, Steve, tell us about your business.
Well, as we've spoke before, Janie, with different interviews and that, we've been in downtown Wadsworth for going on 36 plus years now.
Wow.
Having the moving business as a sideline when we started off, like you remember, and we had retail establishment as our full go, so to speak. And now we're just a mattress store along with our full-fledged moving business. We gear up towards the moving industry as far as that goes. Locally, within the state of Ohio, we can move anybody, offices, et cetera, like that. And our slogan was always one item or house full. So we can come to your house, if you want to move a sofa from upstairs to down the basement or something, we can do that, or a refrigerator from the garage to the basement or what have you.
Yeah, you know what,
Pride
Steve?
ourselves with our moving business.
My family wouldn't consider a move without you. Everybody in my family calls Anshutz Movers immediately. So tell me, what is unique about Anshutz Movers?
What do I think about it?
What's unique about it? Yeah.
We're locally owned and operated. You know, Pam and I are behind the scenes and with the moving and the mattress sales. Along with we developed a warehouse, as people see it now with our trucks at the old match company. We have a warehouse within a warehouse that we're actually able to store items. So that's kind of unique about us now. It's come on board as far as, say if a house doesn't close right away and the other house does, you got to put in a holding pattern. You got to get out of the house. We put stuff in storage for a period of time, a month or two, whatever it might be. Building a house and you sold your house the way the market is right now. Houses are selling really quick. And sometimes that happens. We put stuff in storage, we wrap it, put it in storage. Another thing we do is we actually can load containers, whatever it might be. You'll see these short semi-trailers parked in people's driveways. They're called like semi-trailers, like pup trailers, they call them, 28 foot. We can load those up for people that are going to like Florida, or we had one for Colorado here a while back, Georgia. We can load a Penske or a so-called rider truck. So we have all the supplies to do this also.
Very cool. Now, what do you love about Anshutz movers and mattresses?
What do I love about it?
Yep.
I got to stay with the program. I mean, it's small time. I mean, the way the industry is, as far as the whole economy thing, as far as finding the right people. I have a good crew now. One of the unique things about Anshutz is we do drug testing. We're a drug-free workplace. We're on top of that all the time. I mean, anybody gets hired, first thing we do is we take them out to the hospital for a drug test, drug screening. And then
I like that. Because
I'm telling you, 'cause you don't know, you're in people's houses, what can happen. I'm hearing all kinds of stories.
Yeah. Well, and it feels good for the people hiring you as well.
Right.
Yeah.
We
So
have some customers out there.
on your for your mattresses, do you have any specials coming up for the holidays or?
Yes, I do.
Oh, good.
Yes, we
Into
do.
January. Yeah.
Yep. We'll give you a free mattress cover with any mattress set purchase
Nice.
through the first year.
Perfect.
After the first year, we're going to have some specials, but this is ending out the year. So we're giving a mattress protector, whatever size bed it is, and get you a mattress, free mattress cover.
Boy, that's quite the
It
savings
is.
too.
They're all guaranteed.
Yes, very nice. So if somebody's looking to move, what should they do? How can they find you, Steve?
A couple people have found us through Facebook. They call us. Website, they call us. The phone still seems to be the biggest, is talking. It is computer driven as far as getting people to come to us, but we need to speak to the people. Some companies are doing a virtual tour around the house. We're not sold on that yet. As far as walking around with a camera through the house and to do an in-home estimate, we like to personally come out and do an estimate. Still, I like to walk around the house, talk with the people, and that's when I try to sell the job, so to speak, to them. So,
well, and I
like
can
in-home estimates are free. I don't care if it's a few items or, household. We've done some major nursing facilities in the area too. As far as a couple years ago, we moved a 56 unit in Akron, assisted living place that everybody knows.
Wow.
So yeah, we do some small jobs. We do big ones.
Yep. Because I know personally, we've had Anshutz movers come when we were moving some furniture from our second floor down to the basement. That's huge. That's huge. And my family thanks you that I didn't have to call them and ask. Yeah. So
we're all getting older. It's I'm not really on the truck per se anymore to lift this stuff. Some of the stuff is still pretty heavy. We don't move too many pianos. We have a third-party service we use for pianos and gun safes. There's a lot of gun safes out there now. Okay.
Well, I have to tell you, without a doubt, you have the market on customer service, and that's the truth. Yeah.
I'm trying. That's what I want to.
Yeah.
I learned from my dad. He was very up on customers. I mean, he worked at a used furniture store, used appliances, and type of markets he was in, it was incredible how he still treated these people and serviced them.
Very
You know,
nice.
fill the refrigerator, whatever. So.
Yep. I remember your daddy has such a good egg. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, Steve Anshutz from Anshutz Movers. You and Pam have been in business for quite a while, and not all the time with Pam because she came in a little bit later. But anyways, thank you for all you do and for your Lions Club participation and also supporting our community so well. So, Steve, Merry Christmas and Happy Christmas. Good morning. I'm Janie Parrish with the Wadsworth Chamber of Commerce, and today you're watching Zoom Into Business with our very special guest, Heather Taylor of GlitterGirl Media. So good morning, Heather. Yeah.
Good morning, Janie. How are you?
I'm good. I have to tell you, Heather is more fun than 6 puppies. Yep.
Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe 5.
I do know that. Yep. So, well, first of all, I want to ask you, Heather, about GlitterGirl Media.
So GlitterGirl Media is the business I started in 2019. We're approaching our 2nd anniversary next year. And I've been helping small businesses market for themselves for as many years as I don't want to mention. And it kind of morphed into learning about social media, learning how to harness the power of it, and then helping small businesses who may or may not know how to use it or may not have the time to market their businesses effectively online.
Sure. Boy, that's a lot. You got a lot going there. Yeah. Now, Heather, you and I talked before you started your business, and I was so happy that you had called me and to let me know what you were doing. How'd you make that decision?
Well, I had been doing, I've been doing social media marketing and strategy for folks for 11 years now. It always was in addition to whatever other position I had at the time.
Sure.
And this is the segment you really, really enjoy. Can you get to the point where you can do this and hang out your shingle and just do this for people? So it took a little doing. I let you know way ahead of time, this is what I'm hoping for, this is what I'm planning, get your input, because that's invaluable to me. You definitely have your finger on the pulse of small business. And when you do it, I'm like, okay, let me figure it out. And that's, that's what we do as entrepreneurs, right? You figure it out.
Yeah.
So,
well, that truly was a leap of faith. And that's for sure, to go from a regular paycheck to you're on your own. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, and we're so glad that you did that, because I think I've never seen you this happy.
Oh, I love it. I mean, who gets excited to get up and go to work every day? Like every day. Of course, some days we want to sleep in,
Sure.
But to have a job that you're going to enjoy, you sit down, it's so invaluable. And what a weight off of your shoulders, right? Everybody wants what they do.
Right. And you know what, Heather, we've all had jobs that it's like you wake up in the morning and go, I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
Mm-mm.
So
No, absolutely.
When you find that job that's your passion, it's awesome. Yeah.
That's
so
great.
Tell me, what is unique about GlitterGirl Media?
So being a one-person boutique, kind of a one-stop shop, is unique in that a lot of folks use agencies, and you're dealing with several people who may or may not know your business inside out. You may also run into, I'm the new customer, so I get an intern who may not have as much knowledge as the person who, runs the company. With me, it's a one-stop shop. The person that you're talking strategy with is also the person who sends you your invoice, who can correct anything that you need corrected, that can actually answer all of your questions. So I like being the kind of the hub that phone number, they can just contact me directly.
I love that. So when you said about, you wake up in the morning and you're ready to go, what is the very best part of GlitterGirl Media?
For me, it's to talk with my clients, talk with them about their strategies, hear what's working for them, new ideas that they may have that we want to give a try, just working in tandem. And so many of them have said, it's like you're part of our staff, even though you work from your house, because I get ingrained in a business as I can, because if I'm going to speak in your language, your vernacular, and ultimately be the voice for you online, I have to know as much as I can know. So I have learned more about the different and diverse businesses in this county, and I actually have my first appointment with an out-of-state client that I would have never learned any other way. So to learn about being a coach for business strategy, or to learn about being a home cleaning agency, or whatever that looks like, I get to put on a different hat every day, and that's exciting.
Yeah, that's something that most people would so enjoy too. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
wanted to ask, for the holidays coming up, and then really for you more into January, will you have any specials to attract people to your business so that you can help them?
Sure. So through the end of the year, we're scheduling into the first part, and I would say first quarter of the new year. I always offer folks that are members of the Wadsworth Chamber 20% off of their LinkedIn profile optimization or social media audit. So if if you've written your LinkedIn profile and it looks like a resume, you've just filled in the blanks, but you haven't really optimized it, you're not using your keywords, you're not standing out, maybe your pictures should be, that's something I can help with. And then for want to find out where they stand in their market, their business vertical, I can do a social media audit of their platforms and the platforms of 3 of their competitors, do a cross comparison. And at the end, we literally hand them a marketing plan. If they don't necessarily need GlitterGirl to do the posting, they just need the strategy, I can hand them the plan and go, here's where you should be posting, how often, what kind of content should it look like, here are some hashtags, that kind of thing, to get them really set up to do their own. Or if they look at it and go, yeah, that all sounds great, I don't want to do it, we can help onboard them and take over and manage their whole social media plan.
Very cool.
So always a special for Wadsworth Chamber members.
Oh, I love that. I love that. So tell me, when people are ready to talk with you, and of course, I know from knowing Heather, there's no commitment when they reach out to talk to you.
Talking is free.
How can they find you?
So they can find me on my website, which is glittergirlmedia.com. I tell people the best way to call me is to text me, just because I'm usually on the run, and that's not to sound like, oh, she's too busy to talk. I'm usually just not sitting in one place, not in front of someone. So Heather at glittergirlmedia.com is a great way to reach me via email or on any of my social platforms. If you message me at glittergirlmedia on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, okay, I don't use it a lot, I'll be honest, most businesses don't, or my LinkedIn profile. I am happy to return any and all messages. Okay, so before we sign off, I just have to ask, how did you get the name GlitterGirl Media? Well, I am a glitter freak. I have been for as long as I can remember. I love everything sparkly, and I thought, you know what, if you're gonna hang out that shingle, it needs to be you inside and out. So I actually have 2 businesses. Both of them have the GlitterGirl moniker. So I have media, and then I have vinyl, where I do some Etsy projects and things, but it's me through and through. And it tends to attract the kinds of folks that would want to work with someone with my personality. So the branding works. Perfect. Well, Heather, thank you for GlitterGirl Media, because you have helped so many small businesses. And of course, I'm a proponent of small businesses, so I really appreciate what you do. So thank you. And I appreciate you. Thanks for having me. And I'm so proud to be a part of the Wadsworth Chamber. Thank you, and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.